friends, no social life, no girlfriend, no charisma, no money, no ambition. That's what it sounds like to me. When you think you want to go into monk mode to change your life, right? When you want to fix things because you think you need to be ultra focused and shut everything out and push everything out of the way because it's going to distract you. It's distracting you. How about you're just being a little bitch? Someone just texted me, right? Let's see. Cool. Mail's delivered. I check it. I move on with my life. It hasn't done anything. It hasn't stopped me. The biggest fucking millionaires, and I'll prove it, right? The biggest billionaires, millionaires, the owner of Nvidia, fucking Elon Musk, etc. They multitask. They do multiple things. They do it with speed, they do it with consistency, but they do multiple things. There are multiple things on Elon Musk's calendar that are all part of plan A. Everything that you do needs to be part of plan A. That is 100% correct. But you don't need to think everything as a separate fucking path. Oh, first I need to get my money right, and then I can do more hours at the job, and then I can get better gym clothes, and then I'll get in shape. Yeah. How many times have you fucking said I'm gonna, I'm finna, if you're from the fucking South or whatever, and you have that terrible fucking accent. I'm finna. I fucking hate that word. Anyways, and I'm gonna make my oatmeal while we chop it up. All right, am I out of the screen? No, I'm out. All right, so the biggest billionaires and the biggest, richest, wealthiest people, they know how to multitask. They do multiple things at the same time. They have a portfolio. They have multiple things inside the portfolio. You don't go to a rich person and you say, look, show me your portfolio. How do you have $10 million? It's not just, I have real estate. They also have private equity. They also have, credit card loans, and they have all these different avenues and things. And I own a business, et cetera, et cetera. They have all these different avenues and all these different things to make sure that they get to their goal. They get to the version of themselves that they see themselves being. They have the life that they see, that they want to fulfill. They see the future self. And I see too many guys in comments being like, no, you gotta grind and focus, blah, blah. There is a time for grind and focus. You just need to be consistent. Consistency is what's missing. A lot of guys think it's the distractions. Everything's distracting me. It's not the distractions. It's that you're not consistent. Because you'll say, I'm gonna go to the gym. You go to the gym for 2 or 3 weeks. I'm gonna eat the food. I'm gonna bulk up. I'm gonna put my size on. You do it for 3 weeks and then you fucking fall off. But in those 3 weeks, you stop talking to girls. You stop having a social life. You stop pursuing other things. You stop doing extra hours at work so that way your bank account can be right. You stop paying your bills on time, etc., etc. You've done all these things in those 3 weeks and you go, yeah, this is a good sacrifice because for those 3 weeks I was locked in. But then what happened the 4th week? So that means something's not right. Something needs to change. It's not just about being in solitude. It's not just about being in the cave. I'm locked the fuck in. You know what's being locked in? Let me show you a locked in schedule, my schedule. This is a locked in schedule is. You wake up early, you hit the fucking gym, you eat your food, you come home, you clean up, you do your laundry, whatever, if your girl hasn't done it. Your girl comes home, you spend some time with her, hee hee ha ha. She talks about, would you still love her if she was a fucking worm or some dumb shit? You fuck her brains out. You fuck her brains out. You make sure she comes. You fuck her brains out. You eat good food. You call your mother. You call your dad. Check in on them. 10-minute conversation. Nothing crazy. You check in on what's going on in the world. 10 minutes. You get the highlights. Okay, this is what's going on with the war. This is what's going on with the Jews. This is what, you just do that, right? 10 minutes. 10, 15 minutes, you go on social media, you see what's cracking, you watch a few stories, you hee hee ha ha for a little bit, maybe half an hour. Let's give it half an hour. You go to bed, the next day you go to work, the next 5 days, right? After you get back home from work, you shower, you change, you go to the gym, hit the sauna, you hit the gym hard, You come back home, you shower, you work on your business for 4 to 5 hours. You work on your second goal for 4 to 5 hours. You fuck your girlfriend's brains out, you shower, you go to bed. Repeat. Your life will get exponentially better when you do it that way. Now, I don't have a normal 9 to 5 schedule now that I'm a firefighter and I'm doing the online coaching thing. So, it'll be days where it'll be like, 48 hours I'm on shift, so I don't get a normal schedule. But I still fit in time to make sure I call my mother, call my dad, call some family members, check in with my friends every, couple weeks or so. You check in, and you're on shift and hey, how's it going, man? How's life? Blah, blah, blah. 10, 15-minute conversation. You get the fuck off the phone. You're not a yo gabba gabba. You're not a jabba jaw. You're not a fucking gossiper. Okay? Then you go back to doing what you got to do. If you accumulate the hours of what it takes to devote yourself to other people in a week, let's say, if you minus the girlfriend part, family and friends, let's say that's about an hour in the week. Girlfriend, you have sex 4 to 5 times a week. Let's say 3 to 5 times a week, depending on how much shit's going on. That's about 5 hours of fucking you're doing. 5 hours of gut blasting. You go to the gym. That's 4 hours a week, 5 hours a week, right? So if we keep counting that's what? 10, 12 hours? I don't know. I'm just fucking throwing it up in the air. Let's say it's 15 hours. It's 15 hours out of your week. You go to work for 40 hours. Well, you guys go to work 40 hours. I don't, but whatever. 40 hours in a week. You say it's in half an hour to an hour commute, which it shouldn't be. Move closer. Whatever, fine. An hour. That's another 5 hours. You still have a shit ton of hours left. They say you brush your teeth, you sleep. They say you have your meal prepped on one day. You say every Sunday you prep your food out for the next 4 to 5 days. You don't gotta cook again. Yeah, I gotta clean. How long does it take to clean some fucking pots and pans? Get a fucking dishwasher. Put it in the dishwasher. Let that shit do it. How fucking hard is it to do dishes? Oh, I'm not motivated to do the dishes after I could. You're a fucking bitch. You're a bitch. You're a maggot. You know what real word I want to say, but I don't want to get, YouTube. You're a maggot. It's not that fucking hard. It's not that fucking hard. I can't talk to girls right now because I'm focused on my... Talking to women is a skill. Going to the gym is a skill. Looking good is a skill. These are all skills you need to work on. Things are moving at a rapid fucking pace and you're getting left behind because you're so fucking hyper-focused on what you don't want to do and what you shouldn't be doing instead of just fucking going after and doing. They're calling it retard maxing nowadays. Just go fucking retard max. Don't think, just do. Just go after it. If I say I'm going to make 80 YouTube videos, right? That's what's on my list. My checklist has 80 YouTube videos on it. I'm not going to sit here and think about planning out the words I'm going to say. Yeah, maybe the video will be too long of me just fucking ranting. Who gives a fuck? That's the goal. 80 videos. What's also the goal? 6 hours a week of working out. Okay, let's go. What's the other goal? 14%, 12 to 14% body fat. Okay, let's go. This isn't distracting. This is all part of the plan. All these things are part of the plan. What's the end goal? Becoming the future you, the future self that you see. But you gotta start now. The man of the past has to do it. You need to start fucking yesterday. Okay? You can't start tomorrow to get to the future. You need to start yesterday. And I just don't understand the hesitation. Do you think that you are so good that you have time to sit around and not go after your goals? That's just complete arrogance. And as a person with a fucking ultra ego, listen and trust and believe, you're not that fucking good. Nobody gives a fuck. Okay? The moment that you take your foot off the gas, you lose momentum. The car slows down. And success goes this way. Success keeps moving. It keeps moving. It doesn't stop. There's no stopping with success. Your goals continue to move out your way when you go slow, when you put your foot on the brake, when you let go of the gas, they become further out of your way. Every time that you get on your shit, I'm gonna stop jerking off, blah, blah, and then you relapse, and guess what you do? You don't beat up one time, you beat up 8 fucking times. You fucking go to this powder. Why? Because your goals deserve more and need more. But when you take your foot off the gas, you put yourself backwards. It's like you fucking lost your progress. There's no save game. People think there's a save game. There's only a save game after you tried something and failed. And you die, right? It's you can go back to that marker. But you need to get to that point, that checkpoint. A lot of people don't even get to that fucking checkpoint, and you're like, oh, I guess it's a good place for me to be in my feelings and be like, oh man, life is so depressing. I just don't have time. I'm so tired. You're always fucking tired. Stop being a bitch. You know who gets to be tired? My daughter when she comes home from school, from running around and being musty all fucking day. That's who gets to be tired. You're a grown fucking man. You're not tired. You want to win. Let me make sure my fucking oatmeal doesn't fucking burn out. I didn't even put the fucking oatmeal in. I keep it simple, maybe a pack or two. Maple brown sugar, oatmeal. The taste is consistent. It's easy to make. And then I will throw in, I put too much water. So then I'll throw in some protein, a scoop or two of protein, depending on how I want to feel. Today I need to go to the doctor, so I'm not sure I'll be going to the gym today. Just depends. I worked out pretty hard yesterday. We're doing bear hugs. It's I think it's 120 pound rogue ball. It's like a sand ball, right? And so it has no handles, nothing you could grab on. It's just fucking, and we're like walking down, walking back to the station, and then fucking, doing snatches with the 50-pound dumbbells, one hand, walking. Now you're doing farmer's carry, and just going back and forth. It was me and my senior fireman. He's great. I love watching. I love when someone is better than me. I might be technically stronger than a lot of people, but I like when someone's strong and fast. It motivates me to keep going. Especially because the type of job that I have, we have to keep going. You have to be able to put in work. It's not like you could lift the hose one time and the fire is done. You gotta keep fucking lifting that shit and just being continuous work. And you're running out of breath. Yada yada. Whatever. That just all goes to the point of this whole you think that you're pushing things away is going to help you. It's not. It's not. You're just going to relapse and go back into it. So stop pushing the things out of your life. Push anything out that's not part of the plan. If part of the plan is that you want to have a wife, children, a beautiful home, and you want to, make decent money, then you need to start doing all those things. You need to work on dating, right? Talk to women, go on dating apps, talk to women, match with women, find one that you actually like, talk to her for multiple weeks on the phone, FaceTime before making a date. Make sure that you actually like this girl before going on a date. Go on a date, vibe out, it should feel like you guys, you just your long lost friends. And then you get together, then she's gonna fucking annoy you, be able to be mentally strong to deal with women's stupid ass emotions. It just comes with the package. Find one who's good, who listens, who doesn't treat you wrong and doesn't disrespect you in public. Simple. You guys have an argument, you argue at home, you don't argue in public, things like that. Just normal, basic shit. And build with her while going to the gym. Hey, listen, I can't talk on the phone till 10 p.m. tonight. I need to get to bed so that way I can go to work tomorrow, but also before work, I'm going to go to the gym. And after I come back from work, I'm going to work on my business. And then after that, I can see you for 2 or 3 hours, whatever, until you guys live together and blah, 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 blah. There's no one thing at a time. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And the sooner you execute and go after the things that you want, all the things you want, go after all of them. Just fucking put your hand out and go after all of them. You can have everything. You can have everything. And I used to believe that you can have everything, but at the same time, I used to believe that, but the world has changed. Things have changed. The way that we communicate with people and how we can keep friendships and keep dating, how we can network and when we can go to the gym, how people's interests align, things have changed. We're moving at a rapid pace. The world is moving faster than we are. We're getting out evolved, and There's no more excuse and no more time for I'm tired and I don't have time. Until next time.